Alrighty. Andor, Season 2, Episode 2.
Sagrona, Teema. That's a toast in Chandrilan toast.
Yawn.
Oh my God, it just...
If the first episode wasn't great,
first
this one's even
grabs
fucking
you.
better.
Yeah, no, the first one grabs you, and the second one just keeps it going. Yeah,
and this is unlike the first two for the first season.
Right, no, we were just saying that.
Slow kind of build up, but this...
Well, they had to take time to introduce you to it all.
Yeah.
And so, you had all that exposition early in the first season. Yeah.
But they hit the ground running, and it's at warp fucking 10.
Because we already know all this that's going on, and it's just, straight into it.
And I was right. Fucking...
What?
The power couple.
Oh, yeah. Cyril and Dedra are a thing.
Now, I don't like it because she needs to be cold and treat him like a stunt cock, but she loves him, so that must mean that he's, packing heat. Or this was the first guy that even bothered to,
They give her the time of day?
Right? Pretty much.
Oh, no, he had it bad for her.
But she's got it worse for him. She is just...
But he doesn't want her to meet his mother.
Well, who... Hold on. Wait,
all right, this is spoilers, but I mean, it's not too much.
No. But you've met his mother. Would you want
to take a gal home to meet that?
Oh, fuck. The only hope is that fucking Uncle Harlow is there.
I mean,
that would be great.
Either she ain't going to be good enough, or she's going to be too good for him.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be the latter.
Oh, I think she's totally going to fucking try.
You are so far out of your league. What do you think you're doing?
And I know what she's going to do. She's going to put that old bitch in her place and say, "Shut the fuck up. That's my man.
That's a good man right there. He saved my life."
Yeah,
fucking A. Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Right?
I can't wait to see it. I love Cyril's mom. I mean, I didn't love her, but I love the gal that played it. She was so good at it. She was so fucking annoying.
Oh, yeah. And just awful. Just hateful.
Just
spiteful and bitter.
One of those domineering, parents you can't please no matter what you do.
Yeah. So why bother trying?
And like fully... kept him down.
Yeah.
And got Uncle Harlow to hook him up a job in the cubicle and all that business. Because she didn't think he was any better than that. Or maybe she thought he was safer there. It might have been.
Who knows?
Because he was in the law enforcement.
Yeah.
And,
this was easier to.
And nobody thought he was really suited to that.
And she gets a new assignment, which is a gift. And her former head is telling her, like, hey, this is what you need to do. It's a gift.
Well, yeah, no,
just go with it.
He's still her, like, senior officer in the ISB.
I
forget his name.
Yeah, but he's an advisor.
They don't say it often enough. No. But...
And where's his fucking action figure?
I love that dude. I love the character. I love the way the dude plays it. I love the way he has always had Dedra's back.
Yeah. Where's his action figure? And, they made a fucking action figure of the German director from Andor, from Mandalorian Season 1.
Right.
So why the fuck didn't they have a figure of him?
Dude, he needs one.
They finally made a figure of her.
They should put him in a removable overcoat like that, man.
Yeah.
The overcoats are killer. I love their trench coats.
Yeah.
But, no, and he was always watched out for her, had her back, believed in her. And
let's get to
reinforced.
Let's get to the farming planet.
And I just love that he is just so fucking, supportive of her because he can see that she's competent and bright and could really be somebody.
Yeah.
And
just gonna get killed by the end of the season.
Just so long as she watches her back.
She's going to get killed by the end of the season because Krennic's going to throw her overboard.
You think?
Yeah.
He needs her.
For now.
But yeah, when she serves her purpose, maybe he'll be done with her. I don't know, man, but no, Cyril ain't going to be having that.
No.
We'll see.
Well, it just adds drama.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And it is so good. And everything that Cassian's doing.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That was kind of wasted, spinning his wheels for a while just to create tension with everybody else in the cell.
Yeah,
and I kind of thought that it was Watchdigger's people that were attacking the other group of rebels, But they really didn't know
it was the same group, and they split into two sides, two factions against each other.
God damn, yeah.
They were so desperate and starving and whatever the fuck else.
God damn.
And
why don't they shoot one of those beasts?
And they were no match. I'm right.
And it looked like it looked like the thing from the Relic.
It kind of did, didn't it?
Except it was green.
Yeah, it looked like a big galactic warthog or something. But
that's 6 feet tall, but yeah.
And then, of course, they had...
All right, hold on. Now, here's the thing that I have a problem with. And this is all things all the time.
Okay.
So they're in a tropical forest.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they... And that thing is fucking huge. It's a monster. It's 6 feet, 7 feet. Probably...
But they got blasters.
No.
Okay,
that's not what I'm saying.
Keep going.
It's like 2,000 pounds, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or a ton, or, whatever.
Like a...
Yeah, a rhino.
Or bear, maybe.
Yeah. So what kind of food source, because we haven't seen anything in the forest, what kind of food source is it eating to grow that big? This is just because I lived on a farm, and I know what you gotta fucking put into an animal to make it grow, and, and all that.
I mean, even if it's just genetically that size of an animal, it still needs to
have a food source.
Sustain itself.
Yeah.
And
there isn't always rebels around to eat. I'm just saying.
No, they're not always people. And, I mean, clearly it's a carnivore because it did eat one of them.
Yeah. That's my only question. I would have liked to have heard birds or something more than just...
Well, maybe because that thing is out there and there are probably others like it. Maybe all the local fauna are keeping hidden and not coming out because they're prey.
But you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like if there was little smaller...
monkeys or something.
Smaller...
creatures to eat.
Fauna.
Yeah.
And prey for it. You'd think that it would have been around at least enough for them to see it and maybe even shoot a little, whatever galactic chipmunk or something and roast it over but no, we had.
But they busted open some stink melons.
They were starving.
Yeah, they busted open some stink melons
in 2 days.
Yeah,
and is that really? And they had rations, and they still hadn't eaten in 2 days. What? Or maybe the rations were coming out of his ship, right?
Yeah.
They were the Imperial rations from his ship. They didn't have any.
No.
And they keep talking about the gal that's missing. The one that was supposed to be their leader.
Who the fuck is she?
We don't know. We haven't seen her yet.
I'm like,
But apparently she was their leader. And she went off and whatever. Never came back.
She got eaten.
And half of them believe she's dead, and they're fighting over who's going to...
Oh, and then remember, they did allude to it because his foot was in the boot.
Yeah.
So something got him.
Something got him.
That thing must have got him.
Wild animals, maybe? Well, if there's wild animals out there, why aren't you out there on the hunt? And
exactly.
They have fucking blasters.
Yeah.
It's not like they're unarmed and they got to stab it with a stick.
Right?
What about pointy sticks?
Well, this might clear that argument about cavemen versus astronauts, because obviously they're astronauts and they can't do a goddamn thing.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Caveman spear that thing and roast it up,
have it skinned and dressed, all done.
Eat good for a week.
Yeah. Anyway, this was just what I was like.
And then draw a picture of it out in their cave.
Right? Ooh, chunga wunga, yeah.
Right?
So with that, tell us what you think.
No, and really quickly, you were going to talk about the where Bix is and
oh yeah, it's getting heavy for them. Another attempted. Oh, this was a verbal assault because. Oh, she was getting hit on by an Imperial.
Hitting on her. Fuck.
I mean, he was way out of his league, but
Oh yeah, but words are violence too. Whatever. No, that was. I mean, he was a creeper, and
then also.
But he's an Imperial, so what do you do?
But also, he kept talking to me, Eric, during the episode about. He's like, see this. Magic Cowboy couldn't do that.
Oh, yeah, like, when they were talking about the rituals of the Chandrilan marriage. And that was really cool.
And even going walking up the hill,
what's his name? Mon's husband.
His speech.
Perrin.
Yeah.
His toast.
Yeah.
Like eloquent,
so, exactly. Man. Dave wouldn't be able to fucking do that.
And it's just there's little attention to detail like that, though. The rituals that they described of the Chandrilan traditions and
going up the hill and all that.
Very imaginative.
Yes.
Very creative. Very original. And Chandrila too. The way it looks. Oh my God! It's cool.
It's wild.
I mean. Leaps and bounds over how Alderaan looked in the Obi-Wan series when we finally got a look at Alderaan.
And thank God we're not on fucking Tatooine again. God, just...
Oh, no. We're on all the other worlds, though. I mean, I love that. Yeah. Been at least half a dozen of them around within this. And the Sinar, I mean...
Yeah.
That was where that's where the factories are that build the ties is in the Sinar system. I mean, that's so cool.
Yeah.
It is so cool.
So we like the show.
Make more. And
make Star Wars great again.
We're not going to get any more Andor like this, but make more stuff like this. Just this should be what we get. Again, like we said, at a minimum. It's killer.
Let us know what you think. Leave a comment. Like, share, subscribe.